Good morning. Hello, everyone. It's time to get together, have some fun. Doesn't even tell me it's logged in yet. It's getting there. Oh my gosh, that's taken forever. Says there's zero folks here. I know better. I can read the chat. Well, anyway, we can go ahead and start guessing what flavor coffee and what flavor creamer is in this cup. We only have about 5 spots left on this board. We need to get it filled, right? There is number 1, number 6, 19 and 20, 23 and 29. So there's 6 spots. Oh, that is really getting down there. So that's one of the things that's coming up that we need to do. And oh my gosh, Deb. Did you see that? Deb, I'm going to have to find a new game. Yeah, I see. 1 minute into the show, Joanne's here. Nobody has a chance, okay? It is chocolate raspberry with mocha. Peppermint mocha. I'm sorry, the whole thing. Yes, it is. And she has ESP, right? It's the way it is. Okay, well, you can't make that up. Nope. Anyway, Joanne, you are awesome, girl. What do you want? What do you want this morning? Are you still live? Let's see who's live. Let's just go down the list here. Cindy Cantola, Teresa, Sunita, Chera, Rhonda, Ravini, Debbie W., Charlene, Linda, Steve, Monica. Joanne, I don't see your name anywhere. No, I don't see it. Must be somebody knocked you off. I don't know where. Oh, right here. Yep. All right. Well, how about a number? Highest on the board. Okay, I saw that this time. Highest on the board would be 29. All right, Joanne, way to go. Okay, that triggers the roll off for this bracket. It's going to go all the way to the final semifinals there. So we've got to do that right now. Okay, I have to open up. Have to open up my other wheel, and we're going to put in Joanne and Monica. What? No. Okay. Oh, it's spinning already. I hit it so quick. I'm like, I'm sorry. It is chocolate raspberry with peppermint mocha. She had so many. Joanne, you won the first round. So Monica's off, and Monica, you can get back on if you win another spot here, another chance. Okay, so now that puts Joanne up against Steve. So we'll back up Monica off there and put Steve in. And I didn't hit it before I ran over here. So Steve goes up against Monica, or I mean, Joanne. Can't read it. I have it lightened or darkened. Joanne, you won again. Knock Steve off. All right. Now the last leg before the semifinalist is up against Linda. So we'll back that up again. Put Linda's name in. And one last draw there. Woohoo! Oh my goodness. Now what happens? Still can't read it. It's Linda. All right, Joanne, you had a hell of a run. Linda moves on to the semifinalist position. All right, way to go. That's fun. Now that means Joanne can go back on somewhere too because she's knocked off. So the bottom of the board is full. We have number 1 and number 6 on this side. And we have 19, 20, and 23. This one took a little bit longer. All right, so let's move on to Cuddle Along. So the Cuddle Along is running through the end of the month. This is the last Sunday for a random draw from the Cuddle Along, and I do it on the wheel, and there are 25 entries, handmade designs, slid in an entry right recent, so that's an additional person. You have 1 week to get in your 3 entries. Now, I know there's 107 107 comments, and it's really hard to see. So what you have to do is make sure it's on all comments when you go down through and see if you have 3. If you had, say you had a dress and a hat and a booties, I marked that for more than 1 item. But I just see a couple people that didn't get 3 items so far. And I'm going to tell you who they are because I think I might have missed them. And if I did, it gives you a chance to get it in. All right. So this is for the grand draw next month or next Sunday, which is my birthday live. I don't think I've ever done a live on my birthday before, but it will be September 1st. It will be my birthday live. Big show. You got to be here. Okay, so Cindy Cantola, I am missing an item for you. I don't know how, but I don't see it. Julie Marchell, I am missing an item for you. Angela Mannery, I'm missing 1 for you. Lori Armstrong, do you have 3? Because I missed 1. Judy McKinstry, do you have 3? I missed 1 of yours. Charlene, you need 3 finishes. Monica Johnson, I understand why she's behind. Debbie Gray is behind. Teresa Harp, how are you behind? Or maybe, I think you are. Laura McDonald owes 1 finish. And Irene, do you owe 1? Because I don't see 3 on your name. Other than that, okay. All right. So you probably, yeah, okay. You probably, now Ravini, I see 3 on yours. Somehow or another, I see 3. So it must have been, I don't know. There's a lot. When I do something for 3 months, it's hard to follow it. But if you put your entries into the right place, you get it. You get it. So, did I finish anything for the Cuddle Along this week? No. I was busy putting away stock. Lots of stock, lots of items. Well, anyway, yes, you are, Bev. You're got 3. Everyone else that's on the list that I didn't say your name, it's because you have 3. Yes, you can post all 3. I have some for you, Cindy. I have 3 for you. I think it's because you're using that other name, but if that's not you, post all 3. I'll get them. So I didn't work on any of my baby stuff. I worked on them, but I don't have them finished. So I don't have anything to bring on this morning. And, oh, yes. Yeah. So I brought on to show you some other stuff instead. So that's okay. My next Sesame Street hat is started. I'm doing Big Bird. I have a baby sweater that's only has the sleeves left. You'll see that soon as I figure out the sleeves, because it's making me mad. You can't do something that you have to read the pattern and count while you're watching NASCAR. I mean, come on, I can't do that. I have to work on something that's easy because I'm yelling at the TV and, and I miss things if I'm looking at the pattern. Dollar Tree curlers. Oh my gosh, that's a great idea. I am not an amigurumi person. Yes, Lori, yes, you're missing one. So any other questions on the cuddle along? We're going to go ahead and draw a random for today. Next Sunday, grand prize for the cuddle along, and that is the baby yarn from Hirschner's. That person will be able to pick what they want. Hopefully the board will be filled, and then that person can also pick out of that. So let's go ahead and draw and see who today's random cuddle along winner is. It is Handmade Designs. That's who it is. She just joined. Now, she's joined things in the past, but I've seen her missing in action off and on. So she may not be here today. But I will tag her in the weekly update. All right, I wrote that down. Is HD here? Probably not. Well, we'll wait and see. Okay. So I put up a Michael's haul yesterday, and did you see it? Did you see that video? Okay, well, I found some of the bulky, chunky cupcakes. And so I'm going to use the green one for September hats and more hats. Why not? Why the heck not? Why not? So that's huge. I got to show it to you here if you didn't see it. Now give me a second. I'll go over here and grab them. So here it is. It is chunky cupcakes. They only had that small rack where they stick them into the shelf, the shelving unit. This is pretty. Your colorway, they calling it lime freeze. A big soft pom-pom. Big soft. And This is a bulky 5. So we'll just have to knit a hat. Now that's funny. They do have a pattern on here, and it's different. I never noticed it when I was doing the haul yesterday. But the pattern I noticed yesterday was crocheted, and I said, no. And so I said I didn't want to do it. It said Color Works. It was on the purple one. Or anyway. So there's the pattern for the crocheted one. And the purple one is called, I don't remember, Blackberry Sorbet, Light Lavender Pom-Pom. Pretty colorful, if you ask me. All right, so I'll make out of the purple. Of course I'm going to. But anyway, the green one has a different pattern on it. It's knit, I believe. Looks like it. How many yards are on here? 138. That's it. 138 yards, and it's $9.99. Oh my gosh. I mean, you got to have a coupon. Right now they're offering 25% off. So I got a couple, but they're, you have to be a crazy hat lady in order to want this kind of fad. Yes, it is expensive. Yeah. Okay, so how do you get around that? You buy a regular cake from Premier or somebody, and you watch for the pom-poms that they have that are different, that come on sale in their clearance. I know they had a bunch of them at Joann's. Pom-poms were on sale, but you're not going to get the matching color unless you make your own. But so yeah, that's the fad, and that I will put one in to hats and more hats, so that you can get a chance to try it. Not everybody's going to, obviously, but anyway, that was part of the haul yesterday at Michael's. And then I went there just for those chunky cupcakes, right? But I saw the, what do you call cloud cakes? You guys, I wanted every color. No way could anybody afford every color. I mean, really? I mean, if you did, well, great. But I couldn't buy enough of every color to make a blanket. And, it'd be like ridiculous, because these are like, I think they're $12.99, right? Cloud cakes. We are talking in my soft, favorite soft, plus a little bit of halo. Come on, you guys. I got the black. Yep. I got the black and the white because it matches my daughter's living room. She just got brand new furniture, and so they're not going to be changing this furniture for a while. So it's going to match perfectly. I did run it by her by sending her the video, and she's like, oh my gosh, I like this, I like that, but get the black and white. I'm like, I figured. So this is what I got her, and I didn't know how many. I got 6. 6 of them is going to be 720 yards each. Ooh, 4,000 yards. It's probably not enough. probably not enough because of what I'm making, right? Well, I got to tell you, I cast on. No, I'm not knitting it. I chained somewhere around 240, 270, somewhere in there with the 7, right? Did about 3 or 4 rows of moss stitch and said, nope, this ain't, I don't like it. So I ripped it out. So you can rip it out. It's fine. It's absolutely fine to rip out. And when I got to the very end, I pulled too tight on this one section, and I ended up having a problem, and I ended up throwing that last little piece away. But yeah, what's the name of what? Amazon sells bags. Oh yeah, I buy bags of pom-poms all the time. It's fully froggable. Yes, it is. Okay. Well, I've used it before, so, but not a lot. I only used it like one time. So I re-upped and chained 200 and it's divisible by 3, so 240 I think is what I did again. And then I decided to do the single crochet and 2 doubles and do that all the way across. So here is my start. It's already starting to change color. Look how soft that looks. I mean, this is so soft, right? And I have 8 rows done, I believe. So 8 rows is, boy, I'm telling you, this is going to be different. Is only 3 inches. 8 rows is 3 inches. But I did quite a bit of length. So it might end up having to go this way, right? The colors will go, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm going to just keep going until I run out of yarn. Probably take me till doomsday. But look at that. That color. That is true. That is starting to get light already. I have the cake down inside of my basket that we made together. I like using this for cakes. It's perfect, just the right size. And you just leave it in there. Don't take it out. Don't want to get it all, Okay, let's see if we can get a winner on this board. Deb, you want to mark the chat? And if you have a United States address and you're waiting to play a game, I want to comment. You either pick a number off the board, say brackets, or something out of these, either one of these baskets. That is what you put in your comments. Because if you are already on the board, you might not be able to, you won't be able to win another spot. But if you aren't, or you're knocked off, so if anybody wants to make a big blanket with me, that is on the hooks. I did decide on an I-9, by the way. That's what it ended up being, is the 9. And it's going to go a lot quicker. Single 2 doubles in the same stitch, and then skip 2. So you're going to chain in multiples of 3. So 240 should be a multiple of 3. I did it yesterday. Let me do the math here. Divide by 3 is 80. And then you're going to chain 1 extra. So multiples of 3 plus 1. And start in the second chain from your hook with a single and 2 doubles. Then skip 2, and then a single and 2 doubles. and you shall end that row with 1 single. Your second row, you will chain 1, turn your work, and again, you start in the first stitch with a single and 2 doubles. And what it does is it goes in and out. So 1 row is like 2 rows. Yeah. So that's why when I did 8 rows, it's only 3 inches, because it's really like 4 rows. So let's see how far we can get on that, plus all the other things. So I've been working on my hats, and more hats for August, which is a little slow going because I have been at the shop more than I've been home. And sometimes at the shop I knit hats because once I get past ribbing or something, it's an easy thing to pick up and set down, pick up and set down. And that's how I've been doing those Sesame Street hats, because once you get past the ribbing, which is only 6 rows, and I suggest using the wooden hooks for those Sesame Street hats. And I also encourage you to go up, and maybe that splitting won't be so bad. But yes, I do notice that there was, but not on the wooden, I always forget what these are. I love them. Driftwood. I love them more. I can't use anything else now for small stuff. It seems like they are smoother. So what's the yarn for August? It is the Ethereal Eyelash. So I picked a hat out from one of the books I got recently, and I showed it to you at one point, or maybe I didn't. I'll have to look in my stuff. But it's in one of the books, and it just has ribbing through the whole hat. And you do it extra long so that you double up. And it is coming out so soft and fluffy because of the halo. Yep. Thank you to Miss Frida for purchasing this yarn for hats, and more hats. It is so soft. I can't believe it. And this colorway is gorgeous. So don't forget to get your hat entries in. You have till next Saturday to get them in, because I'll be drawing sometime over the day on Saturday, probably in the evening. But either way, you should get it in early. I don't know if I'll have mine done, because you've got to go all the way to be able to turn the brim up. So at the end of your project, this will be turned up like that. I don't know how much of it, but it's going to go. So yes, it's going to be cool. We have a winner for our first draw. Kathy Ann won. Oh, she wants bracket number 1. Way to go. All right, let's get over there to the board. Congratulations. Oh. I'm going to put your name up there on number 1. Can't believe number 1 was still open all this time. All right, there we go. Now that does generate a roll-off. So we'll go ahead and fill in this loop for a little bit here. Okay, so we have who's up against who? Kathy Ann and Cindy K. Cantola. All right. Get a winner here. We'll do another. All right, there we go. Hello, Samantha. No, who? All right. Who is it? Who is it? No, we cannot. Cindy Cantola. All right. Well, Kathy Ann, that didn't last long, but you can always try again before this is over. Cindy moves on. Okay. Cindy K against Teresa. So we'll take Kathy Ann off, put Teresa in. Here we go. Teresa, come on. There we go. All right, let's see. Cindy won again. Oh my gosh. Teresa's knocked off now. Okay, well, you can get a chance to get back on too. Cindy K moves on. All right, we're down to 4 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4. So number 6, 19, 20, and 23 are the last 4. We'll have one more chance to get a spot today at the end of the show. And what was I going to say? I don't remember. I have a lighting fixture right here, what I hold my camera with when I'm doing things down here. So I whacked my head on it. Anyway, not hard. It's just that it just was like, oh, that's right. That's there. I know what I was going to say. In yesterday's yarn haul, there was also a smile mail included in that. And there was one of the older one of the older cupcakes, Karen cupcakes in there. And I believe there was 2. One didn't have a pom-pom on it, which is fine. I can make one. But that was nice to do the comparison because that was a lot smaller. It was a 3. A few of you did mention that it looked like they might be like the 2 could be closer to 4s, but I'm gonna say that it does look like a chunky weight this time. It really does. All right, so where are we now? We are at the midpoint of the show. What are we gonna? Before we go on, I want to say that yes, all of the hats will end on Saturday for August. The sock along, which is this package here. If you have socks that you're working on, put them in the sock along, make along. That ends also on Saturday. Everyone will be in that draw. I really wanted to see you try them, not so much finish in that one. So put in your works in progress on that one. And then the cuddle along will end on Sunday. Sunday will be the last day. So you still have Saturday night to finish all of your 3 makes. That will draw on Sunday. What else? Yeah, so we'll have all 3 of those draws done. And if we can finish the brackets, that would be great too. I might be able to do a rally. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do whatever way we end up with. We will finish this bracket next Sunday. Either way. Then we'll start a new one for the fall. Makes sense to me. What's our next make along? All right, so the next make along will be Whip It Good. What does that mean? So September, October, and November, we will be finishing up all of our whips and entering into Whip It Good. That's so that you can get your Christmas makes done. It totally makes sense, right? totally makes sense to me. I think that's a great place to put that. And I don't have to be working on anything special. I can just finish up things that I'm working on, and so can you. It frees you up, but it still gets you something to enter stuff into, and it can be whatever you want it to be. So that's the next 3 month make along. But I am going to be doing a stocking with all of you on the side. It'll be during the live, and I will give out the pattern. If you want the pattern specifically for you to just do it on your own, then you can get it from this website. It is going to be on the page in just a second because Hobby Lobby did they did a flyer, and this flyer has several Christmas items in here. And these are all in one long list, I believe. And what I did was I shared that library list. It had pillows and tree skirts and stars and just a whole bunch of cool stuff. Gnomes, they are knitted. A joy, just a whole bunch of stuff. So anyway, that link is on Hobby Lobby's free pattern list. And the stocking pattern, I just sent it to Linda. And I don't know whether or not it's going to come up or not, but I sent it to her. If she can get it to post, or she knows, there it is. Try that link to get the stocking on your own. If you don't want to, if you want to just do it with me, then we will be starting this the week. Sometime in September, I want to start it because I want to get it started and done. I don't want to linger on. I just think it's pretty cool. I'm going to be using a sparkle yarn. It is the old Huga Charm. It's red sparkle. See the sparkle? And I think I might even double it up. So I'm going to take the wrapper off and draw from the outside of the skein and the inside of the skein to double up, because this is talking about a chunky. It is requiring a yarn bee, soft and sleek, chunky as the suggested yarn. So I figure if I double up this, it'll be much better. Oh, hi, Jeanette. All right, so anyway, let's do this. Let's make a yarn deal. Miss Deb is going to mark the chat at this point. And if you are in the United States and you want to play the game, I want to know what color is your favorite color of yarn and what weight is your favorite weight. Put that in the comments and we will thank you, all of you. Thank you so much. Prayer for Jeanette, please. Right now, we will make a comment and we'll do that draw. Procrastinators. Yeah. All right, let's see. What else was I going to mention? I think I talked about everything. I usually have a lot to gab about, you know. Oh, I did finish the third washcloth. Yep, I finished the third one. So there was enough in that ice cream. Uh, what is it? Ice cream cotton blend rainbow to do 3 of these. Yep. So 3 granddaughters, 3 washcloths, right? Looks like I wove in my end there, but I didn't cut it off on the last one. All right, well that's cut off now. So those are done. Yeah, I'll be doing an addictions video here soon because I've got a bunch of stuff finished that need to go on an addictions video that says, okay, I can gift it, or okay, I can put it away for sale or whatever. And I have not been posting my finishes. And so the Etsy shop keeps going down and down in inventory, one item at a time, and I'm not posting all the new. And now it's like, well, how do you expect to sell it if you don't post it? I don't know. Anyway. A yellow cow, and they do make yellow cows. Speaking of that, I didn't do coffee. I'm going to do that right now while we're waiting. The coffee story of the day. Okay, you ready for this one? I'm chuckling, but it's not funny. It's not funny. So my mother has a couple of, you know what? I better not tell the story. No, I'm not going to. It's not. No, and it's fine. She's fine. She's fine. It's just that sometimes you shouldn't have people that are not used to horses around you when you're trying to do something, because people can get scared. Anyway, all right, I'll tell a different one. We were supposed to go to the fair yesterday, and our fair, New York State Fair, is about 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks long. Runs from right about mid-August through Labor Day, and it's 1 hour north of here, so it's not far, not really. An hour, that's nothing, unless you're going to Hobby Lobby, and then it's like, well, but to go to the fair is not that long. You know, it's worth it. But when they have road work all the freaking time, and this right now they're redoing all the connecting bridges, and it's been a mess for a couple years, but the one lane through town is terrible. Now I have to tell the story. She says, okay, maybe I will. Anyway, so we were supposed to go to the fair. My daughter got up late. Her boyfriend was had some neck issues overnight, and just nobody felt good. So I didn't get an answer back until after 11:30. We weren't ready to go. Blah, blah, blah. We didn't end up going, but they have, and the cows is what made me think of this. They have a butter sculpture every single year, and they just sculpt into something awesome. You know, like 2 kids milking a cow or something really awesome, right? And that's fun to go and see that every year. And then another place in the one area is they have a sand sculpture, and that's always awesome, and it's huge, and you can walk all the way around this thing, and it's just amazing, the artistry that you see at the fair. And so that I miss that this year. We probably won't be going then. And that was supposed to be yesterday. We had plans. So we have a winner. Rhonda is our winner. Where is your light 3 baby yarn in blue and teal. 3 light in blue or teal, or blue and teal. All right. Okay. I'm going to get up, play me some Van Halen. I'm going to see what I can find in blue teal for Rhonda. Congratulations on that. I'm already looking. I'm like, where, that is, teal is the color of the year, right? It just is. Okay, here we go. Make some noise. There's no teal in there. This might be hard. It could be. Because teal isn't exactly the easiest thing to find here. Oh, she's gonna stump me. No, she's not. No, because I said the closest thing, right? Uh-huh. Okay. We did this before. I think we did. Let's see here. Something is looking like it could be considered teal. Yeah. Yeah, I think that could be considered. I'm going to say light blue is considered in the teal family. Uh-huh. All right. I'll bring these two colors out and see what you think. I mean, it is what it is, right? I can't keep you all day. No, I cannot. All right. Who's playing Molly? That's okay too. All right, so I did find some of this Stitch 101 acetate. So this is Hobby Lobby's Yarn Bee, right? It is a light blue. It is Stitch 101, so it is a 4, but it could be used for a baby item. It's close. You didn't completely blow me over. It's light blue in color. It's called Mist. And it is 100% acetate, and it has 180 yards. So there's your first choice. It's really soft. It's kind of reminds me of cotton because it's dense. But again, it's not really, really thick. But it's blue anyway, right? But then I found a second one. This one is your Premier Anti-Pilling Everyday DK Print, 233 yards, 100% anti-pilling acrylic. And the colorway, are you ready for this colorway? You can't see it really, can you? There. How's that? It is called Leapfrog. Leapfrog. So there are your choices, Miss Rhonda. I hope I didn't do too bad. I'm sure I have teal somewhere, but I can't keep the show going too long. And not only that, um, teal has been so popular lately. So which one do you want? Or do you want to trade it up for something else out of one of the baskets or a spot on the bracket board? All right. And okay, she wants the mist blue. So we're going to send her the Stitch 101 acetate. All right. Any stitch marker. Okay, well, let's see. I have some of those new ones. I have, oh, she says I can pick. So, do I have a teal color? Yeah, I do. I have a teal. I always like to try to match the color of the day with the stitch marker of the day. And this is a Lucky Charm Star Teal stitch marker. So I think that's pretty cool that I did that. So yeah, if you're a winner here on the show, you do have to send a message claiming your prize. This is a courtesy to me. I realize it's asking you to email or message me, and you think, she knows my address. Well, yeah, I might know your address, but the book that I have has so many in it that I'll be searching and searching and searching. So if you wouldn't mind making sure I have the correct address every time you win, thank you. And if you want to help out with shipping, you can send a super chat, you can send a coffee, or you can become a member here on the show for only $2.99 a month. And that's all I got to say about that, because you know it all goes to shipping. What color are you making the stocking in? I am using the Hygge Charm in that sparkle. This is called Comet, believe it or not. I don't know why. It looks cranberry to me. It is a dark maroon with the red sparkle. It's going to be plenty, probably enough to make two. This is, I got this. Thank you. Thank you so much, Cindy. Thank you so much. I wish I had a thing to do, but I don't. I appreciate you. So basically, this is a 4. I got it at Ollie's when they were going out. I don't know why they were, but yeah, all in one color. Mine is going to be all in one color. That's the stocking we're doing together. In a couple weeks, we'll start. Next week is, excuse me. Next week is our big finale to end the cuddle along. So we won't be starting it next week. We'll be doing, all of the draws for the bracket, the draws for the cuddle along, finals, and all that. So that's been, I love it. I love the cuddle along. I thank you. Any questions about any other thing? Yeah, you probably did. You probably did, Chera. I love it when you guys put up, I got this in the mail from Christi. I like that. That's cool. I appreciate it that you put those up. So any other questions before we do anything else? I want to invite a person on the creative part of the show. I don't know. you live far away. That's one of the things. There is the link to come on the show. It's 5 minutes with me. You can scream out your channel. You can show me your makes as long as it's fiber content. Otherwise, I'll just take you off. You know what I mean. Anybody who wants to come on can come on now. We'll do one more draw before we leave for the day. And I did pull out some. It's not my cup of tea for today. Can't wait to show it to you. Okay, well, if nobody's going to come on the show, we'll just go ahead and show it to you. I'm going to put this this yarn away for now. Okay. Have a big box that I opened yesterday on camera that I'm going to show this week, and that'll be fun for you guys too. I mean, I just had a ball opening it yesterday. I thanked the person constantly this morning. Okay, so what did I find on the shelf that I was surprised that I still had? Of course I had it. Okay, so this is the point of the show where it's just not my cup of tea. Well, okay, all right, wait a second. Before we go and do that, let's say hi to Granny D today.
You know I gotta come on.
Hello, how are you?
Hey, darling. I'm making it. I'm making it. How are you, darling?
I'm good. We're good today.
That's great. That's so great. Our weather has been amazing here.
Yeah, not too bad.
From North Carolina, it's been like lower 80s. We're going to climb back into the 90s this week, though.
Well, what I like is being able to sleep at night.
Oh, yeah. Look at this crazy thing.
What is that? Okay, it's crocheted. Are you making a big...
It's going to be a felted bag, a felted tote.
Oh, so you have to make it bigger.
It's huge.
Wow, that is good.
It really has fanned out, but I guess that's because I'm using some fatter colors too. I thought, dang, look, because the bottom, look, that's a crazy shape.
Yeah.
How fanned out it is. But I'm using all different weights. But anyway, however it turns out, it's all right. It's just going to be for yarn storage probably anyway. But I love to felt stuff.
Wow.
Use the 100% wool and then throw it in the hot wash. And I even put it in the dryer too, if it needs it. Oh, wow.
You know who else was doing that? There was somebody that knew Kim, and she was come on the show once in a while, and she felt it like everything. I can't think of her name now.
Bev Dittmer used to.
Bev. Yep, that's who it is. Yeah, she did. She felt everything.
She does amazing job, and she does like after she felts a bag, she'll do like the needle felting, like make pictures and stuff on it.
Yeah.
She makes gorgeous stuff. Her little dog, Maybelline, that little chihuahua, is so cute. I got a portable hole. You remember that cartoon? There was a little guy. Yeah. And he'd be chased by somebody and he'd throw it up on a brick wall and go through the hole and pull the thing. This is going to be a bucket hat. So I could get me a dang hat in for this month because I've been totally failing in the hat department. But it's a bucket hat by DIY Creations, and it's got a little ruffle on the brim, but just gentle ruffle, not
Uh-huh.
that crazy ruffled hat.
Uh-huh.
So those are a couple of my things. Y'all know I got 5011
Yeah.
things going.
Yeah. Who doesn't? If you don't,
I'm
something
still
is wrong.
right. I'm so glad you're doing the whip it good,
Mm-hmm.
cause I definitely need that. And
Yeah.
I just
Yeah, we
printed
do.
out the stocking pattern. I've never done a sock or anything, so I'm hopeful that I can.
Oh yeah,
Hopeful,
that's gonna be fun. That'll be
hope,
fun. Just right
hopeful that
to
I
put
can
up
do that.
for the holidays, right? Yeah, why
Yeah,
not?
I'm
Why
hoping.
not?
Well, I'll jump
Okay.
down in case
All
anybody else
right.
wants to come up or you need to close out or whatever. But you know, I love you.
Love
Still
you.
got your bag together. I'm still looking for more baby Lulu and good stuff like that. I
Thank
don't won't
you.
promise I'll find it, but I know it's in this house.
Thank you, Dee.
Love you a
Appreciate
lot.
you. All right. Bye for now.
Bye.
How fun is it to just for 5 minutes see somebody in person like that? That makes it brings our community together like we're neighbors or we know each other. That's what it does. It makes you feel like you know each other. And we've never met. I've never met Bev. I never met Kim, Deb, Linda, any of you, Steve. But I feel like I know you, and it's wonderful. Just wonderful. All right. Who's ready for the last draw of the day? It's not my cup of tea, but sometimes it could possibly be a yarn that I would use. You just never know what you're going to find. This part of the show is when you can choose the yarns that I am offering up, or spot on the bracket board, or something out of either one of the baskets. Now, if you're new here, you might not know that the pink basket is accessories. It might have stitch markers in it, needle stoppers, different things that I put in there that have been donated on the show, as well as excess from maybe my Yarnable or something like that. So I asked Deb to mark the chat, and if you want to see the yarn first before you make a comment, then here it is. We have this gorgeous Chunky Twist by Hirschner's. It is called Tiger's Eye, and it's got the wavies. What do you call this, you guys? What do you call this? Don't if you don't want to win it, don't say it. Homespun or homespun, hellspun, 100% acrylic. It is a bulky 5 in the Tiger's Eye colorway. Now, before I go crazy and you get your, there are 2 colorways. Here's the second colorway. So this one's called Topaz. Yep. And it looks like a black marled thread going through this one, right? So your choices are the topaz colorway, the tiger's eye colorway, the basket, the brown basket, the pink basket, the bracket board. Yep, those are the choices for the last draw for today. If you win the yarn, you get a handmade stitch marker out of my bin for the show. And there was, I don't want you to forget about this. There was a video, and it was, oh, let me look at my calendar, and I can tell you. It was on August 10th. There was a premiere haul, and I did a birthday giveaway, and that birthday giveaway will be drawn like tomorrow. So if you aren't entered into the premiere hall that was uploaded on, the video was uploaded on August 10th, get over there and get a comment in and watch that video, because I'm going to draw it tomorrow. If I don't draw it tomorrow, it'll be the next day. But that is coming up this week anyway. So don't forget to do that. And get all your cuddle along entries in and your hats for August and all those things. I do have my Big Bird hat out here. You can see that I'm not very far, but I'm almost done with the brim. Yep. It is the orange and red and yellow one. Or, no, I'm sorry. Orange, yellow, and white skein. So these are fun hat, cakes to make a hat with a that is, I guess, the year of doing this, because I'm gonna make them all. How many got done, Jill? I know you're here. I have just 3 done. This is number 4, working on number 4. It's slow going, but that's okay, because I like the process. I like the process. I'll just keep going until I have them all. They make great loveys too. Yeah, it just seemed like there was a lot less yardage. I needed to make a little bit bigger of a stitch. Yeah, I'm just doing the hat regular. I'm not following the pattern on there anymore. I did it the first time and I stopped. I'm just doing my hat regular. I am doing their suggested 64 stitches, knit 2, and then join in the round and knit 2, purl 2 for 6 or 8 rows. And then I'm working just the knit. I'm not doing whatever they told us to do. And they told us to do that because you didn't knit in the round. You were knitting a flat piece and sewing it up later. I don't want to do that. So yeah, my first one was not done correctly. Not the way that I did it before. Okay, so Charlene won. She puts her baby bear to bed. Oh, how cute. Charlene won, and she would like the topaz yarn. All right. Do you want a stitch marker with that, Charlene? I know you do. So, I guess this will be for another day. Another day. If you remember it, then remind me, because I'm going to put it away, and I won't remember. I'll forget about it. Congratulations to Charlene. See what's going on with my comments here. No, it's not. That isn't right. I didn't read them the right way the first time either. That's why I said that, because I made a mess of my first one too, because I thought that I was reading it. Anyway, I'm not doing the pattern off the label anymore. So let's get out a bear stitch marker she wants. Okay. We have 2 left of the bears. I have more. I just got some from Linda. You'll see that video here shortly. I'm going to upload that for tomorrow. So there's glass bears, and I only have one left after this one. But I have a few more left to make. So we'll put that on Charlene's. Any questions for me for the week? There we go. There's your topaz. I know this will make a nice hat. If you use a 10 or 11 millimeter, or a US 11, I mean, US 10 or US 11 knitting needles will make a nice hat with this. 6, actually it says 5 bulky, but 5 bulky. All right, no questions, right? Nobody, everybody's good. All right, take a moment out of each day and be creative, and I will talk to y'all tomorrow, because I'm going to upload a video for tomorrow, today. Take care, everybody. Bye for now.